And there you have it, the national anthem as presented here at the Shirk Center. A nice rendition of the national anthem. And we're just about set for the starting lineup.
Ladies and gentlemen, game number 1, the championship session features the girls' championship game.
It'll be Leroy and Blue Ridge, and following that, we'll have the Tri-Valley Vikings boys basketball championship, Tri-Valley and the Lexington Minutemen. And let's go down to the PA announcer and see if we can pick up on the starting lineup.
The Lady Panthers of Leroy High School. And one guard, a 5'2" senior, number 11, Megan Ambrose.
Megan Ambrose out first for the Leroy Panthers. Ambrose, a 5'2" senior. Mallory Bossingham, she's a 5'8" junior for Leroy. She had a sister that played a few years ago for that Tri-Valley Co-op. Standout player. Nancy Markham, she's a 5'10" junior for Leroy. Heather Alexander, a 5'4" junior for Leroy.
5'8" junior, number 13, Abby Dean.
And Abby Dean out next. She's a 5'8" junior for the Leroy Panthers.
Leroy has two girls, and Ambrose and Dean that have good size, good height, Keith.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see how they match up with Blue Ridge.
Yeah, they're probably a little taller.
Now the Blue Ridge Knights, Jessica Forrest out first. She's a 5'8" junior.
And the other guy, the 5'8" junior, number 24,
Jennifer Forrest, her twin sister, out next. She's also a 5'8" junior. Laura Zimmerman. She's a 5'10" junior out next.
5'7" junior, number 22, Jody Raymer.
Jody Raymer, she's a 5'7" junior for Blue Ridge.
I remember Jody last year had a proficiency for the three-point shot, Keith.
And Danielle Harvey out next. She's a 5'9" junior for the Blue Ridge Knights. That's the starting lineups for the respective basketball teams. Richard, you expect an up-tempo game? Or
oh, yeah, I think Blue Ridge wants to play up-paced, and I'm sure Leroy will, too. I think it's going to be an exciting basketball game.
Should be a lot of fun. Stay tuned to our doubleheader tonight here on WTC Live. Girls first, and then the boys championship. And the boys ought to be a good one, Lexington and Tri-Valley.
Well, Keith, I usually know every official during these games, but in this one, I only know Joe Camp. The other two gentlemen I'm not familiar with.
Yeah, I've seen them before, but I just can't tell you their names.
Well, Joe's a veteran official, and he's done a lot of girls' games, boys' games, junior high games over the years.
Tip is in the air, and it is controlled by Leroy, coming down with an Abby Dean for the Panthers. Dean feeds it over to Megan Ambrose. Ambrose throws it in the corner. And a shot put up here. It is no good by Bossingham. And the rebound comes down to Jody Raymer for the Blue Ridge Knights. Quickly the other way. That's Jessica Forrest with it. She cross-courts it to Zimmerman. Her three attempt is up. It's good. Right away, Laura Zimmerman. You'd expect her to play inside, and she nails a three from the outside.
Yep, and here's
now
a steal by
Zimmerman. She's going to do it on both ends. Now she passes it off to Forrest. Now it's flipped back, and able to pick it up, though, is the Leroy Panthers. Coming up with it is Heather Alexander. And now Blue Ridge steals it back. Here's the Knights. Shot up, it's no good. And coming down with it is Jennifer Forrest for Blue Ridge.
And boy, is Blue Ridge starting out in a hurry, Keith. Leroy's in a zone the way it looks. 2-1-2 here.
Now Jessica Forrest back to Jennifer. Jennifer Forrest just holding on to it now, setting up the offense. And she'll throw it in the corner to Raymer. Raymer back out to Jennifer Forrest. Forrest now to Jessica. Back to Jennifer it goes. Jennifer at the top of the key right now. Now she'll throw it to Raymer. Raymer will fire up a three. It's up and good. All net. So Blue Ridge starts out with 2 threes to start the game. It's 6-0 in favor of the Knights. Here's Leroy going to try to answer. Shot is up. It's good. Nancy Markham. And that makes it 6-2. Blue Ridge on top of Leroy.
Doesn't take these girls long to get up and down the floor, Keith.
Yeah, they got some quickness.
They're in a hurry.
Jennifer Forrest with the basketball for the Blue Ridge Knights. She passes it in the corner to Raymer. Raymer, she'll dribble in a little bit. Now she'll bring it back out. Feeds it out front to Zimmerman. Now to Jennifer Forrest. She'll fire up a shot. It's no good. Rebound on the floor. Chased down there by the Leroy Panthers. Coming up with it is Megan Ambrose for Leroy. Will go the other way. Ambrose. And it's tipped up in the air. And a loose ball. Who's going to get it? It's chased out of bounds there by Leroy, so it'll be Blue Ridge basketball.
That was a break for Leroy that Abby Dean carried that ball out of bounds because she saved it back into Blue Ridge, and they'd have had a definite advantage on a fast break opportunity.
With the basketball, Jessica Forrest. She plays catch with Jennifer Forrest as they get it across the timeline. Hounded out there by Megan Ambrose defensively for Leroy. To Raymer. Raymer looking, and she cross-courts it over to Jessica Forrest. She fires up a long one. It's no good. And the rebound pulled down by Leroy's Heather Alexander. And here come the Lady Panthers. Alexander, she gets it to Megan Ambrose. Ambrose, she'll set up the offense for Leroy. Ambrose dribbling in a little bit. In the paint, puts up the shot. It's good off the glass. Megan Ambrose. And that makes it 6-4. A 2-point lead here for Blue Ridge.
That was a real nice little clear-out play. They had two girls rotate away from the right side of the lane, and all of a sudden, Ambrose had a one-on-one with Forrest and went right down the lane and scored.
Here's a three attempt. It's no good there by Raymer. Rebound to Forrest. Here's Jennifer Forrest. Her shot is up. It's good. Jennifer Forrest received it from Jessica Forrest and got the bucket. That makes it 8-4, Blue Ridge. With the basketball is Megan Ambrose for Leroy. Ambrose holding on to it. Directing traffic out there. Now she cross-courts it over to Alexander. She'll fire up a short, not just inside the three-point arc. It doesn't fall. And the rebound comes down to Jessica Forrest for Blue Ridge. She puts up the shot. It is no good. Rebound on the floor to Raymer. Her shot no good. Here's Jennifer Forrest. She passes it off to Jessica. Her shot is up. It's no good. And the rebound to Raymer. She's on the floor with it. Now a loose ball. Who's going to pick it up? And finally out front it comes to Zimmerman. Zimmerman, she'll dribble in a little bit. Puts up the shot. It's good. Leroy Zimmerman. That makes it 10-4. Blue Ridge on top of Leroy.
These Blue Ridge ladies are so aggressive going to the hole and rebounding, Keith.
With the basketball, the Leroy Panthers. That's Megan Ambrose with it for Leroy. Ambrose holding on to it. Now she passes it off to Markham. Markham in the paint. Her shot is up. It's no good. Rebound put back up, and it is good. There for Abby Dean. And a foul called on the play on the Blue Ridge Knights. So nice work there by Dean.
That's excellent. It looks to me like Leroy, both teams are doing an outstanding job with their offensive rebound right now. That's created a couple baskets for each squad thus far.
Our score right now is 10-6. Blue Ridge on top of Leroy. Abby Dean at the line for the Panthers. She eyes the bucket. Her shot is up, and it is no good. And the rebound tipped around, and pulling it down there is Leroy's Bossingham. Now up front it comes to Dean. Dean. Her shot is no good. And the rebound on the floor went off of Leroy, so it'll be Blue Ridge basketball.
But Leroy got the offensive rebound and had another look, Keith. So they're fighting hard.
Here comes Blue Ridge. Bringing it up the court is Jennifer Forrest. Out there defending is Ambrose for Leroy. Jennifer with the basketball for Blue Ridge. She looks at her coach, gets some signals. Now she passes it off to Jessica Forrest. Forrest, now it goes to Raymer. Raymer around the circle to Zimmerman. Zimmerman, now she passes it off. They throw it underneath to Jessica Forrest. Here's Zimmerman for three. It's good. 2 threes for Laura Zimmerman. And that makes it 13-6. Blue Ridge on top of Leroy. And now a carrying called there on Megan Ambrose. So that will turn it back over to the Blue Ridge Knights.
You got to be impressed with Blue Ridge's unselfishness on offense. Leroy went out of the zone back to the man-to-man, and Blue Ridge just patiently works it around, and when they get an open look, it doesn't matter where they're at on the court, they go ahead and put it up.
And a little trouble there for Blue Ridge. Leroy able to take it away. Here's Megan Ambrose with it. Ambrose to Mallory Bossingham. Her three attempt is up. It's no good. And the rebound pulled down by Forrest for the Blue Ridge Knights. That was Jennifer Forrest with it. Jennifer dribbling with it. Now she passes it off to Jessica Forrest. Jessica looking. Now back out front to Raymer. Raymer, now she feeds it off in the corner to Zimmerman. Her shot is up. It's no good. Rebound to Raymer. Her shot is up. It's no good. And on the floor to Bossingham, and she's tied up there. And the jump ball is called. And the arrow points towards the Blue Ridge Knights. And the timeout on the floor, so we'll take a break too. And we'll be right back after this 30-second timeout. Blue Ridge leading Leroy. I'll tell you what, the Leroy fans came in force too tonight. Look at all the signs they have up over there.
Oh, I'm really impressed. It's a great atmosphere right now. And I know the ladies are happy to be playing again this year on this court.
Zimmerman with it for Blue Ridge. Her shot is up, and it is good. Laura Zimmerman. And that makes it 15-6. Blue Ridge on top. 2:40 to go here in the third. And with the basketball is the Leroy Panthers. That's Dean with it. Dean in the paint has trouble. And now a foul called on Blue Ridge.
They got Danielle Harvey there for reaching in. That's the first foul of the game, and Laura Zimmerman has 10 of the Blue Ridge Knights 15 points. So she's off to a blazing start.
She's having a nice night. She can go play somewhere.
Oh yeah, she's got the size and the quickness and the range inside and outside, and she's definitely an outstanding player.
Abby Dean at the line. Dean, a 5'8" junior for Leroy. Her free throw is up, and it is good. She'll get one more. That makes it 15-7. Blue Ridge on top. And here's the second free throw attempt. It is up, and it is good. Now 15-8. Blue Ridge, and with the basketball, the Forrest sisters. Right now, Jessica, as she brings it up the court. Jessica, she passes it over to Jody Raymer. And now underneath it goes. Shot is up. It's no good by Danielle Harvey. And the rebound comes down to the Leroy Panthers. Megan Ambrose with the basketball for Leroy. Ambrose directing traffic out there. And she'll pass it underneath. It goes to Dean. Dean, her shot is up, and it's no good. And the rebound on the floor, picking it up there is Jennifer Forrest, and it goes out of bounds. Went off of Leroy, so it'll be Blue Ridge basketball.
And the scary part of this Blue Ridge team, Keith, is all 5 starters are juniors.
Yeah, they'll be back next year in full force.
Yep.
Here's Forrest with the basketball. That's Jessica. Now she gets it to Jennifer. She tries the paint, puts up the shot. It's good. Gotta like that.
The passing on Blue Ridge is probably the most impressive thing they're doing tonight.
Now it goes out of bounds off of Leroy, so a turnover gives it right back to the Blue Ridge Knights. Minute 42 to go. In this first quarter, our score is 17-8. With the basketball, Jessica Forrest for Blue Ridge. Forrest dribbling with it. And now she passes it off to Jennifer Forrest. Forrest holding on to it. Now underneath it goes to Harvey. To Zimmerman, I should say. And Jennifer's shot is up, and it is good. That makes it 19-8. Blue Ridge.
What a first quarter for Laura Zimmerman.
Here's Dean. Dean from the free throw line. She takes that shot. It's no good. And the rebound is pulled down there by Jessica Forrest. I think Abby Dean was surprised she was so open there on that shot.
Yep.
Here's Zimmerman again. It's up and no good. And the rebound to Leroy. Here come the Panthers. With this, Megan Ambrose. And it rolls out of bounds. And the official says it went off of Leroy, so it'll be Blue Ridge basketball. Inbounding it will be Jessica Forrest. Subbing from into the game, Haley Johnson comes in, and Danielle Harvey will take a seat.
And Haley's also a junior, so this junior class is just loaded.
Blue Ridge fans have a lot to look forward to, a lot of success. They're looking for them to go a ways in the state series. With the basketball, Jody Raymer. Raymer dribbles it off her foot, goes out of bounds, so an unusual turnover there by Blue Ridge, who will give it to the Leroy Panthers.
Right. And to give Leroy equal billing, Megan Ambrose is the only senior on their roster. So we could easily have a repeat of these two next year.
With the basketball is Mallory Bossingham. Bossingham has it taken away there, but good defense by Jessica Forrest. She gives it over to Jennifer Forrest. Jennifer looks at her coach. They'll probably hold for one here with 25 seconds to go. Jody Raymer dribbling in a little bit. Now underneath the Forrest. Her shot is up, and it is good. That was Jennifer Forrest. And that makes it 21-8. 16 seconds to go. Here comes Leroy with his Ambrose with 12. Underneath, the shot is up, and it's good for Liz Coates, who came into the game. And she was fouled on the play there by Blue Ridge. So that'll put Coates at the free throw line.
Yeah, Coach Bowers won't be happy with that foul on Jody Raymer. That's her first foul. The shooter for Leroy, Coates, had already released the ball, and she'd broken away for the layup, and unnecessary foul there.
At the line, Liz Coates, the 5'7" junior. Her free throw is up. Alt net, it's good. And that makes it 21-11. Here's a sub coming into the game, Brenda Rook. Rook comes in, and one of the Forrest girls went out. Looks like Jessica Forrest went out. Here's Raymer with it as she brings it up the court. Now she cross-courts it over to Rook. Rook to Jessica Forrest with 3 seconds. Now to Zimmerman with 1. She puts up the shot. It's no good. Our score after one quarter, it's 21-11 in favor of Blue Ridge. We'll be back with the second after this.